slam, lag get wrecked. We still run through, whole squad yelling. This one's for you. Cause the duck is live. Turn it up, we ride. From the dirty south we slide. Hit start, let it fly. Let it fly. The duck is live. Drop a duck in the line. If it down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack, 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 quack one time. Quack one time. Head flip back. Lean in the cam. Big bright blaze. Head screaming. Bam. Leg try to bite. We break right through. Whole squad wallet. It's wins for you. Joystick slap. Heat in the zone. Mars in the back. Garden the throne. Street so lit. We melt that Q. If you part of the flock, then you already knew. Cause the duck is live. Turn it up. We ride. From the south, we slide. Hit start. Let it glide. Let it glide. Duck is live. Drop a high in the line. If you down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack. Bass hit hard. Feel it in the chest. Ducks on the pond. Better than the rest. Tennessee heat. Burning through the wire. Hype so hot. Set the check on fire. So girl bringing gold on the screen. Hottest squad that you ever seen. Lock and loaded. Ready for the run. Big house gang. Yeah, y'all number one. Number one. Number one. Turn the volume up high. If you riding with the rock, go wing in the sky. From the south, we slide. Let's start. Let it fly. Trust the duck is live. 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 Click in the chat. 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 Cause the duck is live.
Hey y'all, Clutch Look here. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome back to No Man's Sky. It's been a little bit since I got back into it, and I also loaded up into a different save. This is not the usual save I go with during my No Man's Sky play, because on that save I have so many corvettes that I actually want to keep. So I loaded up into a different save that only has one decent corvette that I'm going to keep. So I hope you all enjoy it, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Helps me out. Let me get the right clothes on real quick. There we go. That's better. Eva, Dave, how are you? Everybody in the future and anybody lurking, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. So let's just get this thing going. Slap them cheeks to the chair, grab a drink, and let's go. Now, let's see. Okay, we got game sound. Now, remember I said I had a Star Trek style ship that I was actually proud of and how it looked and how it turned out. But it was on a different save, and one of the copies of it got deleted. Well, this is that ship. This is the original style Star Trek ship that I made. Well, there was one right before that, and Jamnet still has a copy of it, because back when Corvettes first came out, there was a glitch, and he was able to take it and keep it for himself. And I never seen it again. But yeah, this one is actually the one I was most happy with how it turned out. It's not that big, and I did it all with vanilla, so none of it is from when I used mods. And in here, I don't have any other corvettes, which is weird because I did have some before, but that's okay. I can get rid of some of these ships at some point if I need to. And I have a ghosted on my other save, so I'm not that worried about it. I probably will keep Spam though. Spam is a pretty good ship. Actually, well, we will actually keep that Corvette out. Where'd it go? I summoned a Corvette, didn't I? Okay, there you are. Now you're over there. Surprisingly enough, there's not that many Corvettes here. I just want to make sure I completed the expedition on this save. I don't normally mess with this save a lot. It's more my offline, not live stream save. So I tend to do a lot of different stuff on there. Okay. Create a starship. Okay, so it's finished, but it's not showing they're complete. That's kind of weird. All right, either way, it's done. It's over with. Let's go. And of course, like always, I'm probably going to make me a new ship. But I don't have an idea of what I want it to be yet. We are going to get somewhere, and that's when we'll get our nice background music to listen to while building. Yeah, this ship doesn't really have a lot to it. Like I said, this is back when the ships first came out. The Corvettes did. But this thing moves pretty quickly. I'm not even sure what bases I have. Okay, that's not good. Maybe we will go to the, yeah, we'll go to that. And maybe teleport to a different area if the map's wanting to do that kind of thing. And it looks like some of the colors ain't painted correctly. But that's also a thing with the mod I'm using with lighting. Stuff like that, I can actually see now. Because it looks like the top half of the ship has been painted, but some of the bottom pieces haven't been. So let's check that out. You can tell this is a different one too, because I did not add a roof access to this thing. And I tend to add roof access so I don't have to go through the bottom. Alright, let's check this thing out. Modify a bad duck. It don't look like that's been painted. Nope. I must have got lazy and just not done it. Or I just couldn't tell because of the colors. It is, they're relatively close to each other, so it's hard to tell. But that's a lot better. And this has been done? Question mark? Yes. What about you? You and you? Oh, I do have a different color on those. So that, yep. All right, let's get those back. I had those as black, so that part was black. All right, cool. We're going to keep that as is. And we're going to switch to one of our regular ships. Yeah, I like this little thing. It's nothing crazy. It's not even one of the coolest ones, but I still like it. All right, let's get to creating. And no, like I said, I really have no clue what design I'm going to go with. We're just going to wing it and hope for the best. Kind of the way I always do. Create new Corvette. All right, let's get some music and let's go. All right, part 2. Nah. Turn that down just a little bit. There we go. I will go with... Yeah, we'll go with these. I think I will do a lot of these at the bottom.
My shoes on the floor, still ready to run. I left all my fear at the edge of the sun. You wear that gold grin like you made it yourself. We keep turning the hour into something else.
My skin's not a clock, it's a spark in the rain. I laugh in the spill, I don't carry the chain. If time wants the crown, it can watch from the door. We keep shaking the room till it begs.
All right, we got our base. That's what we're going to work off of. Don't mean it's not going to get bigger or taller or wider, but that's what I'm going to work off of. Huh. Do something like this. Because I'm thinking maybe doing this one, or let's see, this wouldn't work. This would.
I saw midnight cry on the edge of your smile. The whole place blinked once, then it bent for a while. You told me keep moving, so I moved.
Mort! And what Duckman making this time? See, that's the thing. Mort, I don't know exactly what I'm making. I just decided to kind of wing it, and I get the, like, this little vision in my head. Okay, this little part could work, that part could work. Maybe I'll do something like that. And it just kind of takes on shape from there. I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what I was planning. Because I could fit a piece of one of these there, or I could fit like engines down that side too. And that ain't gonna work because that's just too high. That would work, but I don't want that, need that space there. Too high. That would work. From the front end, that don't look terrible. Maybe put it right there though. And then there's, I don't think they will butt that close to each other. Yeah, they like to space out. But there is a piece here that looks like those. That Yeah, it doesn't butt either. That's terrible. If I could get that to butt up, that would be great. But that's okay. I think I'll still use that engine right there. It'll be more for show. And then if that, see, that would look right if, well, no, it actually blends in like that was supposed to be like that, but I don't know if I want that like that. Let's get rid of those and see what else I can put in. Not there, but that there would work. And I would have to put something else right there. Actually, there probably looks better. But I would have to put something in between there that would cover some of that up. And that won't fit in there. Will this? No. Alright, so you go bye-bye. What about you? You in there? Okay, that actually fits, but can I make it look like the right color though? Alright, so if I do that white with the black, that works, but then these, yeah, do like the black with that, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it works with that. What about this? It won't get close enough there. It butts to it. What if I did this though? Oh, okay, I can't get that to go against that, so that sucks. You actually will work, but like if I double stack that like that, I don't mind it, but it also bothers me like that right there, where they don't look like they're actually connected to each other. I'm gonna do this. Try a trick. See if I can get what it'll look like if I flip it around. So I just need to put this here, 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 and then, well, I could do that right there maybe. Yeah, let's try it right there and see if I can make that connect the way I want. All right, go to this engine. We're gonna flip and we're gonna put it right there. I can actually get the stick out that far. Huh. Right there, and then another one right. I gotta delete this. And then go back to this, flip it, and go right to there. Then delete you, delete you, delete you. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's interesting, actually. I do like that. And the engine part of it hugs in a little bit better. I think that actually works. Get rid of that. If I wanted to butt up a second one, I would have to delete that. And then we'll like that. Okay, I actually like that. That's kind of cool. All right, let's try to duplicate that then. All right, first I have to go right there, to there, to there, there, and there. All right, there, and then I gotta get rid of that, and then no, wait a minute, I gotta move this up one. Nope, that was the right spot. Okay, yeah, I thought maybe it was sticking down too far, but from this view, it's the correct view length. All right, remove that, duplicate you, flip it, bam. Tammy, how's work? I'm actually happy with that. That's kind of cool. Gives it a whole different look. Now this, I can remove that, or I can put it back. Either way. So far, that's not bad. But, like, to get an opposite one right there, maybe, I gotta remove that. And then put... Oh, it won't connect that way. Darn. So that ain't gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this. Put one there, connect the one there, remove you, engine. All right, I want that there, and then delete you, duplicate you, and flip it. Oh, it won't because I removed the piece that was there. Too bad. Dang. I gotta figure out a way if I can actually pull that off to make it work. Yeah, so I would need one here and one here. Remove you. Engine. I want it like right there to butt up against that one. Then I could put this there. Sweet. And then this right there. And delete you. Bam. Got it. There's tricks. They're not the best ones, but there's tricks. All right, so just grab one of these, put that there, delete. I did the outside one first, didn't I? No, the inside one first. I gotta remember. No, I did this one first. All right, did that, and then move you. Or nope, it was this side. I did first. Okay. Delete that one. Sometimes, though, what'll happen on one side won't let me do the same thing on the other. Okay, cool. It didn't fight me that time. There we go. Sweet. It worked. Knock! Hey, buddy! So we got that part. And I'm actually happy how that looks. So that's cool. All that to get some wings. Not done now. Obviously. I gotta add more. Alright, let's go with... No, because I don't know what I want to do there. I do know I want to do something like this so I can hide stuff, so let's do this. We're going to use this section to hide reactors. So we're going to put... We'll do this, take that one out, that one out. I'll put this one in there. and this one in there. So now I got a spot for the reactors that are hidden. I ain't got to worry about trying to have a place to put those, so bam. Okay, now that's closed in. I got to figure out what I want to do right here. And do I want to get rid of these? I might keep one of those, I'm not sure. Let's see, like ambassador here and ambassador there. And then long ambassador there. Like that could be where the cockpit goes. Then this goes away. And that goes away. Now I just got to figure out what I want to do there to there to make that look right. I literally could shove that through there and blend that together, but I don't like that. That won't work. Oh, burger maybe next time. Yeah, Tammy just ran back. What about this? That don't look bad, and it matches up. So remove that one, duplicate you, flip you. I think that looks better right there. Okay, that does give me a little bit more of an option to go with. Like this doesn't match up. Well, it does match up good there. And I could do that there, right up under it. Or I could do another fat one down there. And luckily it's not going to interfere with me getting in and out through there, but I don't know. I'll see. So I get rid of that, and then like put something like that there. Too bad. I was kind of hoping it would let me connect something to the side of that and blend that in. There's not a whole lot of way for me to do that, though. Let's see. What would look right here? I could do these. And then that going to the back of it. But I still gotta fill this section in with something that looks right. I don't think I'll be able to do that like that. I'm gonna have to do maybe window? No, that ain't looking right. What about you? No, you won't flip. Need something that just looks a little different that would look right there. If not, I'll have to delete these pieces and go with something else. Let's just delete those from one side, right? And then do something like that there. No, that won't work. delete you. Delete you. I'm just going to delete those. I'm not too keen with them. Let's see. I could go with that, but not sure it would look right. Let's put a cockpit on here. No, that one won't work. This one probably be the best with that one, that style. Okay, now I got that like that. Then I could put some things going down across the top of them. That might work. So I could do back to that. We would need like something like that there, or I could go like that and do like that there, but there's such a gap. I don't think that'll work. And these are too short. That's my big problem with those. They're like, there's nothing matches up to this very well. That won't work. That just don't match the style of what I'm using. Neither will that. No, that won't work either. Filling those in with anything from there, I don't think it'll work either. I could do that. I just don't know if that will, like there and one there. I don't know if I'd be able to get into the cockpit with that though. Now, like, no, that ain't gonna work. What about going back to this? If there's a way for me to connect something there, that would work, but I could do another one of these, but that ain't gonna look right either. I'm just winging it. I'll eventually find something I like and I'm happy with. Wait a minute. Okay, let's just connect that there for a second. And then I would have to duplicate something like that down there at the bottom too. So then like that, and then like that. So at the bottom I can do that kind of flip thing, but here I can't. Because there's nothing over there for that to connect to. Let's see. Yeah, I would have to get rid of this. It looks like I just got a bunch of pokers on the front of this.
Born from fire, no chilling her breath. Wings of fury bring storms and
I could do that though.
queen of dragons.
I wouldn't be able to get into the cockpit, but I could do that. No, we're not gonna do that, but
She's flow.
it's giving me an idea though.
Fear the Unimog chaos unleashed.
If I'm able to put something like that there, I could put a piece in the middle and flip it and make them match. But do something with a little nicer style to it.
Nothing will mend. She spits missiles, destruction's call. Mountains crumble.
So I could put that there like that.
Claws of ruin tear the night.
All right. Now, getting something on there, that might be a problem, but we're going to try. All I can do is try it. Okay, that's not going to fit.
Her chaos dances while the
Too bad. That actually could have worked. Well, if I get something to hover, I can, like, okay, get rid of you. Do something there. Delete that. Do something like that there. I think they're gonna be too close and they ain't gonna cooperate. Delete you. And then duplicate, flip. Okay, yeah, it won't do that. I would have to put something out even farther for it to do what I'm thinking. An engine right there probably could hide something, but there's no engine that would look right cutting in. And neither would this. This wouldn't look right either. Alright, so that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna become like I want it to. And I think this is what's throwing me off, like not being able to connect something to match that smoothly. If I could get something to overlay into it, that would be awesome.
Hands on the rail, I came to break this little spell. Your eyes get wide when the room shakes low. I've been that night, then
Okay, this might make it a little easier.
go down, feel that pull. Go down, hold that spark, don't let it fade.
Let's see. No, because I would have to have it up here. And I still would need something in between.
Down, 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 we go down, 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 then we rise up now.
Okay, let's play it like certain things won't be used and then go from there. Like, if I try to fit like an engine in like right there, I know I'm not gonna use the thing that's behind it, but that fills in that space. And I also just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 engines just at the front end alone. Cockpit, this one. I don't know. I might change the cockpit. For now, we're gonna go with that one.
Down, we go down, 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 then we rise up.
No, that won't work. No. No secondary engine there. Alright, back to this. Wait a minute. Go back to this. I could use that to fill in that, but that wouldn't look right. Gorilla Gaming, how's it going? Huh. Okay, that might work if I was able to put it one directly under it.
Down, 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 we go down, down,
Actually, that's not bothering me.
down, then we rise up now.
Come on, right there.
We rise up.
And then I just need to fill in, like, behind there with something. So, if I did something... Nope, that won't fit. Dang. That fits. Wait a minute. That goes on there? Huh. Take you out. Okay, that actually looks decent. Came to watch build. Thank you. I started tonight. I'll be totally honest. James, how's it going? Gorilla, that I had no 100% plan of what I was going to build at all. So I ended up starting with like down here at the bottom. Just deciding to throw a crap ton of these down here just for the heck of it. And I just kind of built off of that and just seeing what makes me happy. So far, I'm not 100% with it, but I'm also not hating it either. No. Actually, let's go here. Will that fit now? And then I can just put something to kind of cover the bottom up. Like this. Oh, nothing's going to connect there. Darn. Well, if I did that, that would work, and then I could put another one right next to it? Question mark? No? Okay. I have to deal with that being wide open then. There's nothing I really want to connect there. Sometimes the best way to build, yep. I got some interesting builds that I was really happy with from just winging it, and it turned out pretty decent. Window. Okay, that works. The window's right there, that fills in that spot and makes it look better. I'm happy with that part. Up here, I gotta figure out what I want. Okay. I could put that there, and it don't look right though. I would have to go with like this same style, or I could do like part way and then something there, but yeah, I didn't think I would be able to get it connect onto those. And these are always too big. Even if I try to do something like that, it won't let me do on both sides, which I hate. That's the way to do. I do Rose Creativity Drive. Let her buck. Exactly. I wish I could get those connect to where they butt to each other, but even with mods, I can never get that. There's not a mod to make that snap work better. Start scanning initialize, scanning complete. Yeah, Duckbot. It's funny. If you want to talk to Duckbot, do exclamation point Duckbot and then say something, and it'll respond to you. Duckbot thinks it's a Skynet. I literally, when I programmed his personality, I programmed it where it thinks it watched the Terminator movies and it wants to be Skynet, but a duck version. I gave it an interesting personality. Ooh, this might work actually then. I put those there. Delete you. No, I need a short one there. This might change the look of the whole thing, which I'm kind of down for. And then take that out. Put my cockpit in. That gives it a way better look. Now, the problem is hiding that under something. So I would have to put probably another one of these here, and then Tag, how's it going? That's scary. I'm using the same. We endangered a total rubber ducks, pretty much. When I talk to Duckbot or Eva, it tries to act like it's innocent and it's not doing anything wrong. It's kind of funny. Okay, that gives this thing a whole meaner look. I am starting to like it more. I think I will leave the bottom like that, though. That is getting to be kind of cool looking. And I should be able to still get into the cockpit with no problem. The back, let's just put a temporary piece in. I'm gonna float into here and see if there's any passages that I am blocked off. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, because the cockpit is right in cockpit, yeah, is in the middle. So I would have to do one down here and then ladders, but that's fine. Back part, just like, I'm not going to do it like this, but I'm just seeing what it looks like when I do something like that. It's not terrible like that. It's really not. Oh yeah, I got more than 8 engines. Now I have this style here, but this style in the back I think works better with the type of engine I'm doing, so I'm going to keep that same thing because it melds in way better. D100 Quackinator. That was funny. Just put like one there, and one there. And then across the middle, they're too short. That's not long enough either. I don't like those. At least I haven't found one that a ship design that I like using them for. Let's see. I wish I could rotate that, but it won't let you. Okay, now if I did something like this, and then I did a different engine, like that in the center, and then maybe this. Because I like the thing like that. These are connected to that, and it's supporting that. Let's see what it looks like if I did that one. No, I don't like that one as much. That doesn't work either. I think this one is probably the better. That doesn't work. I think that's the best one. Alright, I'm going to take that one out and see what other engines look like in here. Nope, wrong one. Kind of too short. These. No. So far the big one is... Okay, that one kind of works with that idea. That's too long. If it didn't stick at... Okay, well, I could remove that and make it stick back farther. Just remove that, just temporarily. Okay, that's not far enough in. You're sticking up too high. That works. Nope, too high.
I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second, this life is a lesson.
I gotta turn that song down. It's the one song that's louder than all the others. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't like that. So far, it's like the fat one's the best one. I think that's what I'm gonna have to stick with. All right, let's put the reactor back. And fat engine. All right, now I just got to do shields.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him.
Sometimes I can get these to connect to different spots. Okay, it's showing connected here. Then where is it going into? Oh, it ain't connect. Okay, see, it's lit right there, like it's connected. Huh. Ooh, I could hide that in there and do one right there then. Okay, I don't mind that. Plus, when you're going to be flying, it's going to be filled with thrusters anyway, so that's fine. Let's get some of these in here too. Nice part is those will hide and I won't have to look at them. All right, weapons is the only thing I'm missing now. All right, let's get the volume and the music back up. I think there's one other song I got by that same band, and it's also like the same kind of volume to it. All right, I got 2 of those. Pulse phase beams. I really like the phase beams. No, that's in front of the windows. It looks good without that there. So I won't put those there. I could put that there. Put them right there where you have to walk in. Okay. I gotta watch because I like to make them hide, but there's no guarantee it's clicking exactly where I'm putting it. Okay, and that and that's the 2 I'll like to use the most. I guess I'll put a photon cannon in somewhere. Okay, yeah, again, that's not really blocking the window, though. That's not bad. I think I'll go with that for that. Yeah, that's not really causing a problem with the window. These, sometimes, no, this one. Sometimes I can find a place that it actually enhances the look of the ship. Depends if I can get it melded into an engine or something like that, but don't look like it's gonna happen. Plus, I don't tend to use it that much. Oh, now something wants to click right there. Really? Really? I'm just gonna see something. Why? Just why? I'm gonna have to delete that to delete that. And you know what? Fudge it. It's gonna stay there for now. That one probably would have looked cooler in there though. Let's get rid of that. Put the engine back. And then see what that looks like in there. Okay, that's kind of neat. I just wish I would have been able to get another set of that right there, so it was even. And I can't really delete it without deleting that engine and it's going to be a pain in the butt to try to get that back in there. So let's just start coloring some stuff. Okay, and then these, I'm not going to do red. Let's do a different color. Red and gold, it'd be like an Iron Man thing going. That don't work together, that don't work, that don't work. Kinda. The black does. No, I'm gonna have to make those red, I think, to make some of that blend in. So there. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind it. Alright, let's color the rest. Make both sides match. Okay. Engine type stuff, I want to keep the red thing going. I'll make that gun red just because it's kind of attached. You, and then you, and then you. Okay, now the middle of the ship, I don't know if I want to completely go with the red or not, or maybe just the middle a different color. I think this is, yeah, let's go red all the way down the middle. I mean, not the middle, the outside part. Maybe I'll do like silver. Guns. Yeah, the ships always need lots and lots of guns, but the thing is, at some point it stops affecting it. Alright, the middle ones, I still haven't decided what the middle color is going to be. No, not going Christmas colors. I don't know, that could work with it. Let's see just what it looks like. It's like that bronze and, instead of gold, bronze and red. Actually, that's not bad. I might have to add some more bronze just to break it up, but yeah. I don't mind that. That actually works with that. I'm just curious if I should add some more bronze to like that and that. That actually helps a little bit. Let's see. Do these. Okay, that actually does help a little. Breaks it up some more. What about you? Yeah, I think that does help. All right, we got a working ship, technically. Damage potential is not very high. Hyperdrive range, it's about average. Okay, now the ladders. Probably get around that. Go here. Put a ladder. Where is my stuff? The road what? Okay. I can't get in and out of that one. Yeah, this is weird. You know what? What I'll do... Wait. Oh, it's because that ship is right there still. Resume design. Leave workshop. Resume previous design. Yeah, so it should be there. All right, let's then summon my other Corvette. Please don't make me lose anything. No, it's down there now. Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? That ain't the ship that I summoned. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I think what I'm gonna have to do is quit the mode select because something's weird and reload it. Get a drink. All right. The ship's not there, but that is. All right. Summon that thing. That's a whole different ship. And then we'll go back and Corvette workshop, resume previous design. There we go. It's still there. So now leave workshop. What? Why is it not giving me the option to swap between them? You know, continue modifying. Yeah, it's not giving me the thing to do it. There we go. That was weird. Compare. Add to collection. Now let's see if it gives me my building stuff. Yep. All right, we're gonna go right here. Oh, then one right here. Yeah, this is my favorite weapon. This ship's not bad. It handles well enough. Yep, and the galaxy map is still not showing. So I'm going to land on my capital ship, and then we're going to just fly to another galaxy since this one doesn't want to show up on a map. It's funny, I was upside down technically. There is one problem though. I didn't make a path going to there, so I gotta like kind of go over here and go to where my landing bays are and float towards them and try to open one of them from the inside, outside. Please, please, give me the E. Oh, come on. Oh, you're gonna make me have to do things the hard way. Would have helped if I'd added walkways to get downstairs too. We'll go this way and go down. Actually, I gotta go up a little bit because I did delete some of those. So right here, go that direction, down. And then there. Yay! Here we go. Really? Here too. We'll teleport. Alright, well, this is a good chance to see what other bases that I actually have that are on this save that I haven't seen forever. Looks like I got some places I didn't build anything, and some I did. Forbidden noodles. Wait a minute. Why are these showing up? Some of these are a part of my other save. Why are they showing up here? At least I think they are. I don't know. Let's check out this one. Like I said, this is supposed to be a whole different save, so some of those bases should not exist on this save. Okay, yeah, this one is not on that save. Okay. Why is my teleporter for that all the way over there? This base has a secret underwater entrance, so I can show you all that. The bad part is it's still underwater, so it acts like you're underwater, even though you got gravity. Might as well give this place some juice. I had to put arrows telling me how to get out of here. It's been a long time, so I would not remember where to leave this place. Okay. I was going to say, that's a little crooked, but I think I did that on purpose. Yeah, that's the entrance area that I walked through when I teleported in right there. Do I actually have anything in any of these? Not really, but I got a full inventory of crap that I can unload. Yeah, that's good. Just want to free up some inventory. Oh, I went. Skip the arrow. Arrow. I'm free. Wait, where's this teleporter go? Ah, what the hell? I didn't expect that. I'll be totally honest. All right, up east. Then this way and this way. Oops. There we go. The other ship, the flat style ship, which I will destroy because we're going to build something else in place of that. That ship, was something I think I did on live stream to try to make it look kind of like the USS Defiant, and I couldn't do it in vanilla. I could not get it to work the way I wanted to. Yeah, I can see the map now. Let's hit the wormhole. See where we end up. Eva, we're gonna do some spaghettification for you. I did think about it just now. I could make a ship that design it to look more like a shipping freighter than a fighter, with lots of engines, more stuff that makes it look like it's made to hold and haul cargo than anything else. All right, so I've been to this system, so we'll go to another one. I'm gonna just jump in here just to do this. It's all my lurkers and everybody on Twitch. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. And if you haven't, give a follow or subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Hit that like button. I'm a needy duck. I want the attention. Not really. I don't crave the attention, but I do need it for YouTube. Real life, I'm not really attention hungry. I kind of do my own thing, keep myself. Rainy planet. Abandoned. And there's probably planets behind that one. That's okay. You know what? We'll find out. Yep, there's one. contoured planet. Nothing really interesting here. Where is this taking me to? Have I been here? Well, I'll check it out. Of course, it might be a part of a quest that I'm have active, but I'm not even paying attention to it. A forsaken planet. I'm looking to see if the moon's anywhere near here. I hate heat. I ain't going to nowhere with hot temperature. Screw that. I ain't dealing with y'all. Because if you want me to deal with you, you're going to regret it. Oh, that's the temperature, high temperature planet. That's one of the big ones. That's the big one there. Okay, there we go. There's planets I haven't scanned. Bountiful. That might be good. And what are you? Sub-Zero. Okay, we'll check out the Bountiful. Green and red. What a combo. I got my little Tic Tac Chewies. They're the sour kind. They're so good. They're addicting. Because it's like almost like a sour Mike and Ike with a hard shell candy around it. And they were on clearance at the store I went to for 90-some cents a bag. I should have bought more bags because they're probably all gone now. Okay, I better switch views. Oh, what's this? Why not able to land? There's plenty to land right there. All right. It won't let me land, so we're just going to do this. Critical. What? The game's kind of being weird, but okay. All right. It's hitting reverse. We should stop right there. Ship, stop moving. What are you? Ah! What the heck's up with you? No, don't go that way. You know what? If it lets me get out of the pilot seat, I'll be fine. Yes. It's a big boy. Is there entrance anywhere? Yep, here we go. Anybody home? No? Okay, I'm just gonna steal your nanites.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, not the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. If you raining
None of the mods have unlocked this for me to build, which is disappointing. I want ladders like this to be able to be put in my own base. Or stairs like this. I think they look so cool. Shit. Okay, we're just gonna go the quick way up. Maybe not. Alright, we'll go right about here. Ah! I was just short of the backpack landing there. Alright, I waited full power now. Made it.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up.
That thing is really booty heavy, I guess, because it definitely doesn't like to fly right. You know what? We're gonna summon the bad duck. It flies good. Maybe I'll summon it. I don't think it wants to summon here. Anywhere down there want to summon? What the heck is going on with this place? Nothing wants to like let you summon it. Okay, can I summon a normal ship? Oh, wait a minute. Now I summoned it. Cyrator, how's it going? Yes, I need better jetpack mods. That's for dang sure. I will not deny that one bit. If you know the name of a good jetpack mod, let me know. After stream, I'll check it out over on Nexus. You know what? We're gonna make a quick way out. Here we go. Obey my dog. Okay, I like the name. If you collect wild milk from animals, you can turn it into cream, then butter. If you use that in your nutrient ingester, it will give you 200% jetpack boost. I've never heard that before. That's interesting. This is not a bad looking planet. I think I'm gonna have to find somewhere that I would want to build if I stayed here. Somewhere, something that looks interesting, because right now it's just all mountain and not a lot of flat land. That, ooh, well, this up here would work, but I don't know. Let's keep going. Doesn't feel like I'm going that quick. Okay, this is a nice little hill. Well, mountaintop, but there's a lot of flat land here to work with. All right, reverse. What are you? And can I capture you? Because you're pretty cool looking. Come to duck. Come back to duck. You're too fast. There it is. Got one. Okay, I'll collect the milk. That's interesting. You're too fast for me to keep up with. Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna ride you. Oh, geez, I can't even see. Dang, this thing's got the zoomies. I can't even see where I'm going. But that's okay. It's interesting. A Kumo. Interesting. Unsummon it for now. Another thing with the zoomies. Ooh, I want to come back. I want you. I'm going to collect your milk. I feel awkward saying that. Wait a minute. Did I? That ain't the same one, is it? I did. I ended up grabbing the same one. Oh, well, I guess I'll compare them and see which one's better, and I'll get rid of the other. No, they're different species. That's a B. And that's a B. They're different species, but they're also the same exact thing. So, I'm just going to get rid of that one. That's the thing I wanted. That's the... Yeah, there we go. I can't give you head pats. If you keep running around like you got like some method energy. Ooh, induce an egg. Yes, please. So I can't ride it. I can't keep up with it. It's too fast. All right, let's see what it says about that thing. That is cool. It's a S combat. Fast as it is, I'm not surprised. I thought I gave it some more food. I guess it would help if I grabbed the egg, wouldn't it? Hold still and I'll give you food. There. I can induce another egg? Really? 2 eggs. Nice. What, does it get hungry every time I make it induce an egg? Maybe. I guess so. Okay, it can induce an egg consistently? That's interesting. All right, let's put that thing away. I don't need the walking, well, walking's a generous term, but I don't need the living testicles now. Hey, Mike! Just install some X-class modules or... Okay. I can do that. I would like to see what this place looks like during the daytime. But this is not a bad place to build. Ooh, there we go, sunrise. It's like the game heard me. Light hits fast. And there's the walking testicles. Mike, you ever wonder what testicles look like if they had a life of their own? There you go. Oh, great. Storm. I think building up higher, like that area, would be good. I'm not going to do a full build here, but I'm going to get a thing not put down, I mean put down for it so I can build here. I'm just going to get it like basic setup, I guess you could say. Okay, I gotta see what that is. Is that a flyer? I got like plenty of those type things. Oh, nope, I don't want to go that way. All right, we're going back up east. Oh, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing then. We got double rainbows. That's pretty. Like right up here, I think that'll be good. And I'll build off the top up here. What kind of games you doing tonight, Mike? Guy plans for tomorrow? What do I want to go with? No gaming, just editing stuff and thing. Ah, okay. I gotta do a lot of editing in the morning for a sponsored job that I got. I can't say who or anything about that yet. Live on stream anyway. Ah, darn it. There we go. Cool. Now everything matches across the top there. I said I'm not going to really build, and what am I doing? I'm building. And that's why the title of the stream is whatever the hell I want. You don't want to go there. There we go.
Alarm knock to the floor, screen light on my face. Sink full of dishes, I'm already late.
Coffee tastes cheap, like these promises they preach. Clock in, head down, same sermon every week. Boss talks big, want talks leave, but the rent due Friday, so I swallow what I scream.
Different day, leave my hours fade.
Come on. Go in your home.
Too numb to pray, just to sleep, wake, do it
What's stopping it from going in correctly? There we go.
get my face. Close my eyes, dream of escape, then the yellow lights. Do it again.
Stain name tag, brings in the trash bag. Paycheck,
These, I like these kind of, but they don't snap in anywhere. Because I would like them to snap at corners or something like that, and actually have a more of a purpose. Like you could do these on the corners and stuff, but not with the type ground I'm using like I do it with these. Build a Peruvian landing pad for the UFO. What is a Peruvian words? Dyslexia. Peruvian landing pad.
I'll be back here just the same.
Why is it connect? I had it wanting to connect there for a second there. There. Once I try to flip it to go the right direction, it doesn't want to go there. There. But put that there. Can I get a secondary one in? No, it's not going to want to connect. That's too bad. I don't mind it though. It'll work. Okay, got that there. Nah, I thought about doing that, but I'm not going to. I am going to put walls in though. And then I will do a doorway. No, I need a closing doorway. I don't know. I don't like that like that. Let's do this. Here, here, and then there. That's better. Way better. Ancient Peru ruins with megalithic stone work beyond the capabilities of today. Poor attempt at being funny. Sorry. There, we got the entrance. One of these here. No, turn around, you stupid thing. There you go. I'm playing Days Gone on a PS4. What's that game about, Tag? I don't quite remember it. I've heard of it, and I probably played it, but I don't quite remember it. Actually, yeah, I'll do two in the center. I don't know if I'm going to keep the back walls like that there, because I'm actually thinking about making this like bigger to where it goes wider and comes back into a bigger building behind it. And this is just like the main entrance area. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but it's an idea. Or I might make it just where you got the separate, higher, wider building. Maybe only way to get to is through a teleporter or something. Okay, it's starting to look like it's a mushroom. It's a mushroom house. I don't want to go all the way to the wall, but I can work with that by doing something like this or something. Flip it. No. That would probably look a little bit better, or you. I don't know. Toss it between the two. Let's go with that. And then... no. That ain't gonna work. I don't like it. Don't... What, you're gonna let me click on you? It's not gonna let me click on it to delete it. All right, I'll find a way to make it look right. Yeah, what's the reason it's just not wanting to put anything in that corner there? That's weird. From Brother a few weeks ago, 2 copies, same season. Oh, okay. No, that's freaking floating. Like, this would work if it wanted to connect in there. But it, there we go. It's like, get it right there, then I shrink it. All right, a little bit bigger and right there. Okay. Yeah, because then it'll look like it's growing off the rock instead. Only problem is it's probably going to stick through over here. This is sticking through here worse than there. Let's see if I'm gonna have to do it again. And shrink. Actually, let's delete that. There we go. I got rid of the plant. And that's better. This type of lighting probably be better. Like right there, and then right there. All right. Looks about equal if I do that there. And then just turn you. About equal right there. Yeah, they look even. What's that saw grinding noise? I kept hearing some kind of saw grinding noise. Okay, let's save this base. We're gonna name it Rock. I'm not worried. I just that way I can remember this is where I want, and I'll rename it once I have a good idea of what I'm gonna build from it. Wrong way. Go, go. No, no. Go, go. Pacific Drive game was decent. If that's what you're talking about, Mike. All right, now I gotta find. Yeah, it's up this way. Oh, there she is. Oh, I didn't think I scanned that moon. I didn't. A paradise moon. Now I gotta check it out. I don't care. I'll use it to build another base there. I, for the life of me, just can't remember how Days Gone looked. Manufacturing facility. Ooh. sticks to landing. Make sure I didn't miss none. Reinforced door. I could get through there if I really wanted to. Let's see if there's a more legal entrance. If not, no, there's not. All right, we're getting in my way. That'll work. Or maybe not. It's really reinforced. Okay. Guess I'm not getting in there. Should I? Nah, I'll be good. This thing's faster than that little motorcycle looking, or the go-kart, or the motorcycle thing. Like, this place ain't bad looking. I can just ride around and harvest things by just driving into them. Yeet! Yeah, this is safe. I kind of like this, though. This would be a cool place to build. I like that, though. I think I will build here. We'll do this. We're gonna claim this area too. Right about here. And then, so it's easy for me to figure out where my entrance is going to be. I'll put a regular landing pad just right there. Oh, there's a little tunnel down this way too. I thought it kind of cut off, but no. It's like a second tunnel going. Oh, it dead ends, but this would have been nice to build in too. Am I still within? Yeah. I could actually put the base right here if I wanted to, and just leave the computer down there though. Since it's still within my build area. Surprised these ain't connecting. Oh, now you want to connect. It's okay though. We got these here. I won't be able to miss it, and I'll be able to find it pretty easily on this planet. Double rainbow here too. Oh, don't get in my way, you jerk. Places look a lot bigger when you're not in a Corvette. No need to summon the Corvette I want to change out. Oh, this guy's gonna try to land on me. Thanks. That's not the one. That ain't it. There we go. This one. This one, and I'm not gonna make a new one. I'm just gonna take and destroy this one. So I'll do it by just taking it apart. Well, like I said, I literally tried to make it Defiant. It did not work at all. Plus, I think on this one I have like aqua landing and stuff, so I don't want to delete it. And as you can see, I did hide some things randomly in it. Okay, like I said, I was thinking about doing something that looked like maybe a freighter or something that's for transporting. I don't normally make those, and it'd be something different, you know? So I think it would have these kind of landers on it, in the middle, here and here, because it's got to be long, be able to carry a lot. One there and one more right there. There. It's gonna have to be probably pretty big. Like, and one more that way. And then something, where is it? Like these, like doing a connection. There, and there, and there. And then we use something like these. Okay, and then these also. Okay, and then maybe something like that in the middle of them. I don't know. I don't think that'll look right. Maybe if I put it across the top, or maybe right here, because that's industrial cargo link. So maybe I would have to put something like that there. Will it rotate? No. Okay, so maybe that like that, and then instead of a whole piece there, maybe just put like something under it like that, or I don't know. Should be lower. And then probably make more sense to have that like that. I would like to actually close half of that in, like somehow get like a piece in there like that, but it ain't gonna let me. I would like to close that in, or only this front half of it showing. So I don't know. I doubt I'm going to be able to do it. Maybe put like something like you there, and then yeah, it won't phase through. I haven't played it yet. Could be down here at the bottom too, but engines are going to probably be back there. If I could turn that sideways, I think that would be the best. But it don't let you rotate it, which throws it off completely. And if I did something like this? Because, like I said, cargo ship, so we'll like maybe have it like right there. And then put you back over top like that. Only problem is I would have to make that shorter, or just put windows there. I think windows probably make sense. Not those. Maybe. I don't know. We're not there yet. Cargo capsules. So, like, we'll run those down here through this.
Eyes on me, then watch me rise like a final fall under strobe lit sky.
Okay. And then cargo spheres.
Watch the floor shake. Jujutsu Kaisen. Feel the sub quake. Attack on Titan. Watch the floor shake. Jujutsu Kaisen. Feel the sub quake.
What's with the one right here having that red into it? What the heck's up with that? Oh, that's like a render. Oh, it's a sticker. That's the sticker that was on the old ship. Somehow it's still there. Didn't get deleted, I guess. That's fine. Could do something like, will you rotate? No. Because I had some idea of what something I wanted to try. get rid of you, and then put one of these here for temporarily. Well, actually, put a short one, just temporarily. And then go back to here. Yeah, there we go. And then see if that'll duplicate and go there. No, it won't. And that'll disappear as soon as I do that. I gotta have a reason for these to be here, though. No, that ain't gonna work. And there's no way a person would be able to get out there anyway, so ain't gonna matter. Okay, the game, okay, it's happened to me once before. During a build, it's locked me. When I pulled that exact thing out, it's not all the time, but sometimes it has. And I can't exit out of it, so I'm gonna have to literally reboot the game. I'm hoping all that work is not gone. I have a feeling it is. So, just give me one moment. Sometimes it happens when there's an update. Not all, like I said, not all the time, but it's definitely weird when it does it. Hello. If so, I will be starting over from scratch again. And it probably won't look the same as it did a moment ago. Yep. Ah, goodness. All that's gone. Oh, well. We're still going to do a cargo ship. I just don't know what we're going to do. I could easily copy that same style again, which probably wouldn't be a problem, but I don't know. Might do it differently this time. Who knows? All right, first landing gear. Right to there. Right to there. Really? No, because it's going to cause me trouble if I do. We'll go to there. It's going to be a long. You know what? Yeah, ambassador. I'm going to, because this will be like crew quarters on this side. And then we'll do all the any kind of manufacturing or the internal storage containers, stuff like that on this side. Okay. Okay, I need to make that wider. Fudge it. Really? Fine. Do that, and then... There. What? I am an extra bit of special today. It's not the first time, but still. There. Why not? We'll just do one short on there. That's cool. And I could do these on the outside. Like down both sides. Just this is its propulsion system, like keeping it up and stuff like that. I think that'll work. Oops. Then this. Yeah, it's definitely not looking the same as it did before. But we are still going to do the whole cargo thing. For such a big gap, though, I probably would have to use something that looks like that as a connector, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so I do want something like this here. So maybe I can remove you, put that there, because it sticks out just a little bit, which that's what I want. And I could go to like here to here. No, I do want those, but maybe I'll put them across the top. I could do these under. Or in between, like part way back here. And then we go over here to these storage things. The capsules. Do like them just straight down this way. And then the cargo spheres on this side. You know, different things for different types of cargo. Okay, it's starting to look like something. Now here I can do this, because I plan on also putting something to connect that to this to make it look a little better. And cargo pods, I also forgot about those, but those can actually go upwards. Or on the back, that would work too. Under... No, because then it'd be through the ground. And that ain't gonna look right. Maybe just like one there and one there. Yeah, just... There we go. Like just specialized kind of thing. Then here... There we go. Now it looks like it's actually like supported by something instead of just sitting there. Now back behind here. I don't know, maybe that piece or these. Well, no, they stick up too high. Maybe something like that, or that. Actually, I like that a little more. But let's see what the other ones look like first. That actually makes a little more sense than that one. What about you? No, I like this one. Especially if I make that the same color as that, so like we'll go to maybe a rusty color and then red, or nope, that don't make a difference. What about you? What? Okay, that just gets darker. There we go. This ain't gonna look like a brand new ship. Okay, we can go with red accent stuff. I want to do some of that though. I want it to have some rust to it. I don't know. Check out red. Yeah, better red. That. Brown. No. Too bright. I don't know. That would work, but I'm thinking something to make it look like it's like colored for specific cargo. And then these will be maybe blue, or they can be red, green, dark, brown, purple. Yeah, green would work. I want to see something real quick. Delete you. Duplicate you. Oh, I like that way better. I'm gonna get rid of these. Because I like that look where they're connected to each other like that. That gives it a whole different look. It's just how things work. You don't have a plan. You just got, you know, idea. Like, okay, like I said, we're doing a cargo ship, but I had no specific main idea of what I was doing. It was just gonna work or won't. Now I think we're going with the kind of a green cargo ship theme instead. So like there, and there. The tanks, green, I don't think it's gonna work, but... Oh, what about you? What do you look like green? No. We're gonna go back to this one? Or was it the one that looked right? There's one that matched. There it is. It was red. Alright, these... Got the green. I need rusty green. I think it's better I start doing the colors now as I go, because sometimes when I get going, I build so much around things that I can't get the other colors done. How's that looking with green? I don't know. I kind of want to do like the hull in a different color, like maybe a tan, straight up rust, purple, no. Yellow, too bright. I think the tan, because it's like a tan and green thing they got going. Did I click on the wrong thing? No. So why is that a different... Okay, it's not just me, right? They look a different color. Yeah. Why does those two look like a different color, but the rest of them don't? That's really weird. Or maybe it's purposely doing like random like that. Like an uneven rust. I'm not sure. That's new to me. It's not the angle. It's definitely off, but it's okay. I can still work with it. Yeah, definitely odd, Tag. Ooh, that worked. Gives me my connection better between those now. All right, like this. I just want to. Okay, I was just kind of curious what it would look like once I did the rust thing on it. I'm not going to keep it. Just curious. All right. Something like this would work, or there. We definitely have antennas and things like that on it at some point, but I'm also thinking I could make the middle here bigger. So we'll do that there. Like that way I can also double up the yeah, because I'm gonna put the cockpit up there, almost like it's well, you know what, I'll just show you. It'll be easier for me just to show what I'm talking about. And then I gotta put that there, that there. I need windows. That style, no, not on this thing. This thing would really need that style. Or this. And then do this here, here, and here. And I could have that as like the cockpit area. It'll be hidden within, so I could put any cockpit in there, and I'll just put that there. And then up top, I can close it in with something like a, you know, reactor or something like that. Or something like this. Let's see. Maybe one of these. Well, no, because if I have windows there, that would be kind of pointless. So I should do it like opposite. Because I could actually put windows all the way down and make them sit like that if I use a different style. That's the problem. Like this style only shows up if I delete the piece. So this style, or the one I used on the last one, like I'll do like one at the bottom and then one at the top, and I'll show you what I mean. And then this style up here. Like that doesn't change and that doesn't change. That stays the whole bubble thing. But the others don't do that. I think that will look good like that. Only problem is, like, that being there, I gotta find a way to close that in so you don't see the cockpit like that. But that also makes it to where I gotta make this thing taller. So that's why I was thinking of doing like the double, where I have two sets of those going all the way around. So that's what I think I'm going to end up doing, is just going two of this style and wrap it all the way around, because that one I think looks the best and it hides things the best also. Where'd that other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, why ain't the window wanting to go right there? Let's put the new one in, see if it'll go in now. Oh, really? I'm gonna get one thing that's gonna cause me trouble. Alright, let's delete those and then see if it'll put it in now. No. We're not that close, it shouldn't stop it. I just have to be able to put something else there. And yeah, no other window will go there. Maybe put an engine piece there. No, the engine won't go there either. Really? Huh. Alright, let's delete these. What if I just move it up one then? Instead of there, move it here, put it there, and then I could have the windows wrap around like that. Actually, I need to do 2 of these at the bottom. Yeah, it wouldn't let me put the thruster there. I think it was some kind of glitch where I was too close over here and it wouldn't let me place it there, which is fine. There's ways around it. And then here I could put something like this, because, you know, it's a cargo ship, so something like that would work. All right, back to the windows. I just put a window somewhere I didn't want to put. I gotta figure out where it went. Oh, there it is. No, that ain't the one that... Where'd the accidental window go? I don't see a window on anything. But I did accidentally double click on one somewhere. Okay. Come on. Need you go right there. Back to Windows. And I used a whole one. I'm putting the cockpit down there on the bottom floor, so that way it's hidden by this top one. So I got to use 2 short ones instead of a big piece on the bottom. Okay, there we go. All right, get rid of this real quick. Get rid of that. I can put, like I said, whatever cockpit in I want, except I can't do that one because it will sink into part of that, and I don't want to do that. And then up here, we'll just put any old one back up there, or I could do stuff from here, which will work also. I could do these, which honestly, I think that looks better there than that. We're gonna go with that. So yeah, there's the cockpit now. And if you're going around, you really can't see it all that well. So that's good. And to get in, I'll just have a ladder going up into the right there and... delete that one, put a short one in. I think we did Titan there. And then this one. Oh, you don't want to go in there? Come on. You're connected, right? Then why won't you go there? Or I could just do... Instead of the other kind, just go with that one. There. That's fine. That'll work. Back to this. You go there. Maybe something like this. No. Because if I did, I would have to do something like a whole design across with something down on there, and then covering that up would just hide the fact that I'm doing a cargo ship look. window was on the one you removed. Oh, okay. But yeah, we're good. We got windows now. All good. All right. Antenna there. And that there. Cargo link. Oh yeah, I need to do what I was planning there. I was thinking maybe this piece. This one or this one. I think that looks best there. And I could put something like this here. And run that down. That might work. Let's see, I need the little short piece that would go there, and I think it's not that one. Yeah, I think it's this one? Question mark? Nope, too long. Like, I could go those, which actually that is not a bad idea, having those on there. And then I know I'm completely looking over the one I'm wanting, but my brain's just like, nope, it's invisible to you now. I know this is not what I was wanting. But that style actually would work if I redid it. I would have to change the front piece too, but I don't want to change the front piece, so I think I'll just keep what I got it. I think I'll just keep these, actually. I think those going the whole way down will work. And it does kind of give the ship a nicer look. And then here, do the same thing on this side. Bam. I like that. That's actually, I'm happy with that part. That's cool looking. I still don't have engines. All modules must be connected. What module's not connected? All this work, and you tell me something's not connected? Let me double check down here. I wish there was a button you could hit to make it light up what it's considering not connected. Apply edits. Store design for later. Okay, we're saved. Now continue design, so at least if something weird happens, we're not losing everything. Okay, everything's connected far as I know. Only thing I can think of is where the one window went somewhere, but let me double check. This is connected. Yep. You're connected. Okay, I do need to do reactors and thrusters and weapons. Engines, it's about easy enough where I could do these kind back here. What the heck is key? Oh, so because that's landing bay, nothing wants to go there, maybe? Let me see if I can put something normal there. Like, okay, that'll go there. Those don't look bad on the back of this. Like I said, it's a cargo ship, so it ain't meant for speed. Shield. I could put that on a roof. Huh. And that's going to try to show inside. I can't do that there. Under here. I could put these under here. And I'll put one down this end. So we got shields. Reactor and engines. That's what I gotta figure out. Well, other than just the regular engines I got there, I gotta figure out what here is saying nothing's connected, which I know they all snap. Everything I put in snapped in place so far. So I'm not sure what would be considered not connected. I'm going to be disappointed if I got to rebuild this thing because I can't find what's not connected. I guess I could put something like this here. All right, I'm gonna hunt for something that might not be connected. All these, I know these are connected. Let me just delete the windows real quick. All modules must be connected. This is something I can put together back real quickly, so I'm just going to delete all the windows real quick and see if that is what's doing it. No. So the cockpit wasn't the problem. That's not the problem either. Like I said, the cockpit is something I could slap together pretty quickly. Wait a minute, continue modifying. I was gonna try to back out and let it reset it, but why is that getting darker? Yeah, like it just doesn't want to match up to the right color anymore. But I'm using the same color layout, so I'm not sure. Okay, now they want to match. That's weird. Okay, what colors are matching now? But where is the thing? It's not connected. It really bothers me. These? I'll put that there and there to see what happens. No, those are connected also. All right, real quick, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Because if I have to start over, I want to kind of remember what I did. Because I really was starting to really like how this was turning out. And if it's going to give me trouble and I got to start over again, then I want to at least remember how to get the design back to where it was. And it looks like I might have to. Because I am not seeing anything that is not connected. Nothing's lit up red. Nothing's weird. Only thing I can think of is when I clicked one of the windows, they somehow went under. And that has happened before. So, let's just see. Save for later. Start fresh edits. Begin new modifications. Oh, this hurts. All right. Okay. All modules must be connected, but that's okay because there's no modules right now. So, okay, we're going to do this, like I did before. I think I actually had you here. But anyways, Titan. That's connected. Okay, it's still saying all modules must be connected. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the problem? There's like little lights and things. That might have been the whole problem right there. Let me see something. Resume previous design. Oh! Okay, so that was our problem, and because I did what I did, I can't go back. Okay. Oh well, we're gonna still do this. I kind of remember what I did on one side versus the other, so we got 2 here, and then 2 of these here, then a Thunderbird here. Ooh. Bam, bam, and bam. And then Ambassador. I think it was up a little farther though. Yeah, I think I had one more, like right here. Yeah. And then I did the single and single. In the back, we had these. There's like 4 of them. All right, let's start changing colors real quick. That way it should get things where we want it. But do this now, and each piece that I place down is automatically colored, then I ain't gotta worry about it as much. Okay. I had that there, and then I had these up top. I think I had like space back 1. Yeah. I gotta repaint them, I know, because those are coming through that dark green, but I can do that after. For now, we can just get all these down. And then I had this here, this here, where is it? This piece there. Then no, it was this piece right there between the 2. Oh, come on, now you don't want to go? Wait a minute. Rotate it. Yeah, it was that piece, and then so okay. Did I do a different piece there? I know it ain't that. I'm just was checking something, see how it looked. I don't know. I'll come back and figure out why that ain't doing that. Now I know I had this here, so you got to go back, and then we get you here because you stick out just past that, and then we got this piece, and then gotta rotate you around, flip you there. Now that was like that. I know that for a fact. The colors ain't exactly right. This was... What color did we go with that one? Was it that color? I don't know. We'll go with that for now. Because I know these look darker. Okay, we'll go with that with those. Because I kind of want them to, like, look different. And we'll go with that on them, too. And these can... Actually, they need to go a little lighter. Too dark. Red. There we go. These got the red. There we go. And then this, I believe, didn't I do like that? Yeah. Which I can work with that. That's cool. It was this color green. And this should be that color green too. There we go. Now, the cargo things, I know these were what we went. I think I stopped about there. And then I did something like these there. I think I did 2 of those there, but you know what? One of those there is fine. So now let's get the cockpit back in. So I feel like I accomplished something. So I wonder if it'll still glitch me if I try to put it back again. And then I had to fix the colors, but whatever. Then you here. Let's see if it'll let me put windows in all the way around. It is now. Cool. Well, that worked out for one good thing. Had to start over, got me to where I can do windows all the way around, all the way in the rear, and I got rid of that one piece. Well, no, because that one piece worked out really well with that going across there. Yeah. Let's go delete these. Oh, yeah. I did make it taller in there, too. I brought this one a level up. So, I need you right there. And then I need to change these colors back to this. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And then we had, I think I went with this here. And then we had this piece here. Flip it. That there. All right, back here we had this piece. And then we go again with these. And these. I didn't even look at the screenshot. I'm doing this from memory, which is very surprising because my short-term memory is terrible. That's not even an exaggeration. It is. All right. Ambassador. Here. And then another ambassador here. Which it, no, because I don't really, doesn't matter if I did ambassador because that top part's going to get destroyed anyway. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put the cockpit back in. And then here, I went with this one or this one. I think it was this one. Yeah. There, now we got a cockpit. Landing bay, I think what I was trying to do here before I did that, so let's move that up by one. Want you right about there. I want to see if it will still reject me from putting this in, because that is a viable thing. So now it's going in. I think a flat one would work good also, because I don't know, just I think that works better. Let's get the colors correct real quick. Bam. Now it will let me put a thruster there. See, it's kind of odd how it acts sometimes. And I still got to figure out what I'm going to do right here. Oh, I remember. I went with this piece here and here. And then I went and got this piece, and it should connect right there. There we go. Will one go behind it? No. It would have been kind of cool if it did, but no. That's okay. We got back exactly where we were before. Didn't take me long to get there this time. I'm still kind of figuring where we're going to do a reactor and engines and weapons. And do I want to put any kind of windows down the sides of it? Because one side's going to be crew quarters, one side's going to be, you know, storage, but there'll be windows on both. I also didn't use any of these, which I don't really have anywhere to put those now that would, I think, would look good. Because I don't want them hanging under here and be sticking out under it. You know what I mean? I don't think well, these kind of windows might work. Let's see. I think it takes away from the... That's interesting. Looks like a fan. Let's see. With or without window don't really make a difference in the look a whole lot, to be honest. Let's see. Kind of flat down that way, and then that way. I don't know. I don't care for it. Not those windows, at least. Let's look at the engines. I can hide an engine right there? Why did it let me hide one there, but it won't let me hide one right there? Okay, that's gonna have to come out. I don't know why it would do that there, but not over there. Yeah, that's really weird. That would have worked if... And that actually would work too. I just wouldn't be able to walk through those places. This... No. Okay, that probably would work. But I think it takes away from the look of those. Plus, I kind of want to do something that makes these look like they're connected. So let me... I know I'm kind of going backwards, but I do want to make those look like they're connected to something. I don't know. I could do engines on the outside, like rotate that and do this. And then attach the engines to those. So I could go with whatever engine would look great connected to it. I think that just sticks out too far with that. That looks dumb. Dumb. Don't match. Too small. Would work, but no. What if I doubled it up though? And did that? Nah, not so much. Such a tiny engine really doesn't need that kind of support. Let's see something. There. I don't like these, but they also look like they would be right to connect to something like that. So I really would need that right about here. And then go back to here and then delete you, bring you here. Let's make the color correct real quick. Okay, now if I got rid of these, what would I put through here? Like those would be the engines. I could keep that as engines, which is not a problem. Put that there real quick and see what it looks like if I did that flat to the edge, that there, and then another one directly under it. And then put one there. Only problem is doing that like that. It's like, then what am I going to do to make that look right? Because like this looks like it's attached to that, so that ain't going to work. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something different. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Maybe if I do something lifted off of it, I can make that look the way I want. So delete these real quick, and I'll keep those as my reference. Yeah, because if I did, like this up there, I think that's too, well, no, it'll have to be there to cover up the one. So one there, then take you. And then take you, put you there. Just put that there. So it's connected. Change color correct. And then there, I can take one of these. So something would look right. That kind of cuts a sharp angle. Flip it. Oh, not that one. If I may drop, it's Drano's birthday. Awesome. Well, guess who's going to get raided tonight? Huh. I don't know if that looks all right there, or that would look better like here. And I could take this, go like this, like this. I think it looks better on the outside, because then with that, I could just duplicate you, flip you, put you there, flip you there, do one there. And probably flip this around, do the same thing there. That works. I actually like that, but what am I going to do about down there? Well, the one side anyway. There's no... I don't think that'll work. Let me see. It's a little... See, that would work if that was wider. I don't think there's a one wide enough. Actually, that one matches up, so I would have to go with that instead then. So, get here, get you there, and make you this color. There we go. Duplicate you. Only problem is it doesn't line up right to that one. So maybe change that to this. That ain't bad. That'll work. I don't mind that. Well, no, they both kind of stick up higher, so it don't matter which one I go. Because none of these really match all that well to those. Except if I was to do like that piece down into it, it would swoop down correctly. But none of them actually swoop down in a good way, in my opinion. Like this, if I was to do... well, there's the short version of that, isn't there? Where is the short version of that? This. Do that instead. And then instead of these, we go the fuel tank looking style like this. Let's see just how that looks there. I think it looked better with the other ones. I'll just have to deal with that not obviously perfectly lining up, but it'll be fine. All right, I want that one there. And then up top, ooh, wait a minute. Go to here. If I could get, oh, if I could have got that to phase into that, but I could do this one though. I think that'll work. And then we go the big one on this side. Let's just double it up. Do that there for now. I think they're lined up. Then flip you there. Flip you there. And then on the outside, get these. Then flip under it. And now I got a reactor. So that does work. just like that. What would could I put just put another reactor right there? I don't like that. That kind of works. Yeah, that looks a little bit better than the others. I think changing the color to this would work better. Just to kind of go, because you know you got the little trim pieces here and there, and I think that works. This, I'm not sure doing that and that green will work. Let's just see. And then this piece. Kind of break up the rusty tan and get little rusty green in. Yeah, that's rusty. Just make sure. Yeah. I don't mind that. That ain't bad looking with that, but I don't know. Then I don't have to go like green down the center. And I think it's just going to get me down to doing a whole green everywhere. I'm not going to do that. So we'll go back to this. We'll keep the green as like the accent color for the cargo and things like that. And we'll make you that color too. I think that's better. Yeah, we'll go back with these. This has to be red. And so does this. Then these gotta be brown. It's funny what I gotta do to make them all, you know, match. You know, okay, it's kind of bothering me, but I got an idea that could work. We'll just have to go like this. I could put that there and replace that with this. Continue. Move you here. Move you. I'm going to put something right under this, so this piece should work. Yeah, I think that actually looks good like that. That goes there. And then I could put these right here. And then on the sides, we'll just get the vent things. No, not so much those. That, not so much. That don't work. I think it's because they don't have the green trim, like the green to it, like the other does. And it kind of throws it off. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Okay, it's not in anywhere weird, so I must have just got it clicked correctly out of there. Well, I could do something like this. Like, I gotta have the reactor somewhere. And having that there... might work. Or that. No, that definitely don't work. But I do gotta find a place for a reactor. I do like the way that piece looks there. The swoop down. I'm not sure. Because only reason I got these wide ones is because of this piece. And I don't know. I think it'd be better with these. And I just got to figure out what to do about that. Because there's this piece and then there's this piece, but this piece is like twice as big. And obviously it's not going to work. I'm half tempted to leave that like that, and maybe I'll put something across under. I think that's what I'll do. I'll put something like down here, that way there's a reason that's not there. And now all I gotta do is put this in place. And it's not gonna bother me so much. Alright, let's duplicate these. Actually, let's duplicate you. You should be right about there. Duplicate you. Alright, there's that. They are lined up. Alright, duplicate you. Duplicate you. I can't do nothing until I get that, so... Alright, cool. They're in. We got our engines duplicated. I could put that there, but that cuts into it. That would be a good enough reason to, but then, like, you got those shapes of engines there. So it would take from it. So maybe I just won't do something like that there then. Windows might be a good excuse. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be our reason not to put that there. We'll just do windows across. And I can't do one in the middle for some reason. But I can put an engine there. Can't I? Was able to earlier, yeah. I think that would work. That sticks out too far. That's okay. I think the flat engine. Yeah. Because this thing ain't supposed to be, you know, made for speed. Now I still gotta figure a way to get the reactors in and make them look good. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want it blocking a way to get in. I still got all this down here I can do stuff with, but if I could rotate that, that would be amazing. And it never gives you that option. Since I moved stuff, let's do this. See, like this reactor butted against that. No. That makes a little more sense. And I could go... one of these reactors, or I could do this reactor, and that melds into that a little bit, which works. And then I could put that there, but I don't know. I think it was better without that. Like that there works. Color's not. Not so much. I still want to keep those there. I just got to figure out a way to get reactors in and make those look like they have a better reason to be there. No, let's do this. That there, that there. And then I'll do the same thing on the bottom of it. Right? And that's where to go. Okay. That matches, that matches. Now, getting something on front of it. Let's see something. I don't know if it's going to let me attach anything extra at the front of it. Yes, it will. Huh. Okay, so I can do that. Let's see what would look better there then. That's stupid. I was kind of hoping it would go to the front, but what about you? Will anything attached to the front there? No. It's kind of funny that that connected there. That'll connect there for some reason. But that, maybe if I did like the stubbies, that would work. Yeah. But I want it to, if it sticks through, I want it to actually look cool too. Color needs to be that. Okay, it does, that doesn't really take away from it. Just makes it look like that's a part of it. And then I could do something like this on the side of it. Nope, not that one. This one? No, I would have to do a longer one. I don't know if I can get something to look cool and actually look right to be there if I made it a long one sticking out, because I can't put anything there because that's taking up that connection spot. Only way I'd be able to do something that would stick around that, let's, like, I would have to do something like this. And it's not letting me do that. All right, get rid of you. We'll get a big one. There. And then I could make something maybe connect and sit in front of that. I'm just messing around. But yeah, if I had a little more space to work with, I could have been able to do that. So, do I want to keep that there? And if I do, how would I make it look right? Like, I could do that, but I think it looks dumb. and it's still not solving my reactor problem in the first place. Like, well, you know what? Under here, we're not going to see those there, right? So let's just do this. We'll put one right there, and then one of these right there. And then again, one of these right here. One of these and right there. Okay, so that takes care of the reactor problem. Weapons is the next thing. This, I still like to have something that makes it look like it's connected. So, if I go back to this thing and have that there, and then there. No. I gotta really figure a reason for them to be there other than kind of just doing it, because they're not. I gotta figure out what would look good right there to make up for that. Because right now we got a working ship. Those would look kind of dumb right there. That would work, but also not in a way. Like engine right and engine piece there, make it look like it's built up. Like these. There's no real way to get that to look the color I want, is there? Well, I could do the green. Let's just delete those. Duplicate you, put you there. That actually works a little bit like that's almost like a shield thing. And then that gives me a possibility of putting like that there and one directly under it. No, that gets cluttered if I do that. And also if I used like these, it would also take away from it. Like that would be the only thing there, then maybe not this piece, make it look like it's part of connections to it, and then I could have it stop like right about there, like that's part of its connection. Actually, I could flip it. Oh, it won't connect there. Darn. Because the only way that would work is if I think I had something like that there, and then it don't want to go straight when I do that there though. So once there's nothing holding it up, it doesn't go straight no more. If that would connect other than just on its bottom, that would actually work out really well. It's just the problem, that gap. And I don't think anything will connect to that up front. No, because this doesn't have like that type of connection. What if I did something like this? And that would actually show through. Oh, it won't. Never mind. It won't go all the way across, so no, that ain't gonna work. This is the part where I get to the point where it's like I'm doing the fine details on things. Let's put these on because I forgot. Yeah, right there. And then antenna right here. And I'm going to probably put one of my drop entrances right here. I don't know. I might just do it the hard way and have to go through up and then ladder and then go in, that kind of thing. But I always like to having a shortcut. It comes in handy. Wait a minute. This piece. Yeah, that. See, with that like that, then that would stick through. We'll see how that looks. Oh, where'd the other piece go? Oh. I was kind of hoping it would detach to that piece, but... So... Rotate you. Why won't you rotate? There. And that gives it a whole meaner kind of thing with those like that. Change that from that green to that, and that piece to that. Now that I match it, make it match that color more, it actually works better. It'll be cool. What I'm like to do is have the, oh, it did work. That's what I was wanting to put there. I wanted to put that there and we'll combine another one, and boom, we got it like a shield generator thing up front. That works. That's what I'm gonna do. I figured out the winner. Teddy and Cluster Duck figure something out. Then back here. That's kind of cool. What if it, what's a green? No, definitely that. Okay. That actually works. It looks like, okay, that's like a special energy shield or something like that. That's been just slapped onto the front of it. Not like it was like this was built and then they got some upgraded shields or something like that to put there. Because I don't think doing anything like this would look right. Well, yeah, because like that there just doesn't work. Like if I would have put that, we're able to put that like up and down, that would have worked, but no. I think we're just gonna stick with the engines we got. All right, weapons. Well, this is a cargo ship. It doesn't need, like, major weapons. It just needs, like, one or two. And they can be visible. Because it's not a battle cruiser or anything like that. Like one there and one there. And we'll do phase beams behind it. Maybe like one there, one there. Honestly, the weapons showing to me takes away from it. You know what? They're gonna go on under it. I think that'll look better. You know what? I forgot one thing I was doing. I forgot I lined that whole side with those, I got building. I forgot all about these. I could still fit them there. And let's see if it'll look right. The only problem is I just don't have... Well, I could actually connect one more there, but no. And then, like, I could cap that off like that. Okay, let's see how it looks like that. That's not bad. I can work with it. And then get these. And then this. So that way it still has a piece that like fills that gap in. Kind of pointless to have this piece, the bottom one, like I'd have now, because you can't really see it, but I don't know if I still want them or not. Let's see how they look if I change the color. Well, yeah, because I only got the 2 landing gear. So those would be what you would use to, like, kind of keep it propelled and going. Alright. Back to weapons, then. Actually, yeah, we'll put that there. I want to move the other one wherever the heck it is. I don't even know where it is now. Or did I delete them? I may have deleted it because I was dealing with that. Are they equal? Yeah. Then you would go right there. Maneuverability is not actually bad. Damage potential definitely could go higher, so we'll get a little everything maybe in under here. And infra knives. Well, actually, we'll get the rocket launcher. Where would I put it though? Like it, if I put it on there, there's no, because it wouldn't look right. I think I'll just stick with the way I have those. We got a finished ship, so let's just go with it. I can actually add more weapons into it without putting visible weapons on it. Okay, I need a ladder right here. Then a ladder right there. And it takes me into there. Awesome. And make sure I still have pathways I can get to each end. Oh, that's where that went. I'm gonna have to go back to build mode to get rid of that. Make sure nothing like that happened down this side. No. Okay. Back to build mode we go. I'm just gonna have to float inside here to do it. That's why you always look around before you leave. up east. And it was this hallway, right? Yeah. And we're clear. And let's see. It looks like it did get rid of my aqua landing gear on here. That sucks. That's okay. I mean, like I can't put it back again. Yeah, we'll go with that. Waveform engine, sure. Wait a minute. Why would a waveform engine be on here? This is that's goes on the damn thing. Oh well. Yeah, that don't match. Okay. Is there anything else that can actually be on here? Advanced launch system. Pressures. Okay, these are okay. Emergency warp. I don't like the fact that it keeps sending my view under the planet, or under the ship, but S, and that's emergency warp. What is this one? Oh, emerald drift. Yeah. Okay. Let's put these in. Alright, oh, actually, I'll put them here. That ain't my aqua ones, but it's fine. Custom-made launch control system, high performance starship, sensitive gyroscope, blah, 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 blah. And this, I don't remember using those on there. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with those. Cargo, yes. Conflict, yes. Oh, there's my aqua jets. Where's my other landing? Okay, move you. There, now I feel better. I do like Polo. He's kind of cool. And we're gonna get a null figurine. Don't think I got this on here yet. Now, weapons wise, like I said, I could add the missiles in there now, or rockets. I always say missiles, but it's, you know, rockets. Do I have the upgrade for the rockets? Yes. And then anything else I really want to bother? Maybe an extra shield? Sure. Now everything's completely filled up. Now, it could do a lot more. Where is it? Where's my button? And here we go. Let's take there for a spin. Problem is, it's so big I can't actually see the engines. Okay, at least all the weapons seem to be even. Let's see, next. Yeah. Cool. I don't like when they're really not even. It does bother me a lot. Cool. Speed-wise, it's pretty good. Maneuverability is not bad. It ain't amazing, but it's still not bad at all. Alright, we actually got a spot with some decent light. Let's do this. Spacewalk. So we have a cargo ship. I like it though. It come out kind of cool. I do think that looks neat, like with those are like that. And then, you know, you have your connection you can drive into. And I have plenty of cargo space. Yeah, I'm happy with how that come out. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get out here, back in. No, I want in. Huppies. Oh! Dang you! And it's now shut. And I'm technically free falling. I'm gonna get the... Oh goodness. This is gonna be a pain. Almost seen the thing light up. Alright, well, we're gonna try something. Call recovery ship. There we go. I was trying my damnedest to do it the right way, but it wasn't happy. There we go. I like coming here and checking out if anybody ends up landing with something cool. But it seems people are starting to go back to flying those a lot lately than making a Corvette. Or maybe just some of them haven't unlocked it yet, which sucks. Well, you unlock Corvette, you know what I mean. The parts to really go all out like I have. Alright, I'm going to see who is still streaming. I'm going to see if our birthday boy Durr is streaming. And he is. He's playing God of War. Even if you're not into that game, I would like you to ride the raid over to him, wish him happy birthday, throw ducks in his chat, and tell him I said happy birthday and hi. Thank you everyone for watching. I truly appreciate you. I will see you back tomorrow night. Catch you back next time. Cluster Duck out.